Hey, you guys. I wanted to share with you two projects that I was working on. Um, they're both epoxy resin products. So I wanted to, or projects, I'm going to show you what they look like. So the first one is my little keychain mold that I use. I purchased this off Amazon. I want to say I got like 3 or 4 different molds. Um, it came in like a small, a medium, and then a larger size one, and it may have been even 4. I'm not sure. It's 3 or 4 molds. But this is the one that I use for keychains. And so what I did is I took and I put some printable vinyl and designed it in Cricut Design Space. And you guys know I normally use printable vinyl because you don't have to worry about any type of watermarks or dark spots getting on there. And so this one has been curing since yesterday. So it's pretty hard and pretty ready to take out, and I'm excited. So I'm going to share it with you. So you just snap it out like that. And there you have it. So you are my life. And then it has the MJ for Michael Jackson. And then on the flip side, it has some names as well. And one of the things I like about doing the keychains is that it's fairly simple to do. The only thing that I'm starting to do now is when you take it out, you do have some very sharp edges. So I'm going to sand this down. And I bought some sandpaper off of Amazon, and I had to teach myself how to use it because you have to start at low numbers, which are considered high numbers, and then work your way up. So I think I have like 240 or something like that up to like a 5,000. And so I'm going to be sanding this down so that it'll be nice and smooth. And then I'm going to use my little drill. Let me show you my little drill here. I'm going to use my little drill. It's not electric, it's manual. And I'm going to take this drill and I'm going to drill a hole right through the middle so that I can put the little keychain, the hole for the little keychain. But that's one that I was working on, and I'm absolutely in love with it. So all I got to do is sand it and get it sent on its way. Yep. The other one is so I saw a lady on a YouTube channel and she was doing like the photo frames of like a, you guys remember like instant photos like Kodak, uh that used to have like the little white thing around it. She was doing some of those and they turned out really, really cute. But when I looked for the molds, they were like $20 for one mold, and I ain't trying to hear that. Y'all know I try to save money, so I ain't trying to spend $20 for no mold. But I will be making my own, and I've already started my little box here for me to make my own. So I just gotta order some Mold Star 15 and not 16. I'm gonna order some of that off of Amazon because one of the things I'm finding is that like Hobby Lobby, Michaels, they don't sell the Mold Star 15 and or 16. They don't sell Mold Star at all. And I didn't find a product that was equivalent to the Mold Star 15, so I didn't get anything. So I'm gonna have to order some off Amazon. But I've already started the little box for me to make my own, so I'm very excited about that. But in the meantime, and in between time, you do your thing and I do mine. No, I'm just kidding. I took y'all way back. What year was that? Like 1980 something? Okay. I'm gonna be serious. But I have an auntie that is 2 years older than I am. Go figure. Talk to my grandmama. She's 2 years older than I am. And so for a long time, when we were younger, I never treated her like she was my auntie. I treated her like she was my equivalent, like a sister, like she was my big sister. But I used to give her a hard time. Oh my God. Now looking back, hindsight 2020, I feel so bad for her for back then because I don't have any sisters. And I wanted a sister really bad. And so I was going to make her be my sister, whether she knew it or not. And people used to confuse us all the time because when I got married, they were congratulating her. And when I had a baby, they were congratulating her. And when she got married, they were congratulating me. But we don't look alike at all. It's just that we're close in age, you know. And she's really light skinned. So you're going to see. I'm going to show you her picture. But anyway, I took one of my molds and I decided to make my own little photo frame. And so what I did is I put epoxy all around the edge, and then I put some glitter in it so that the back would have this nice, pretty glitter back. And then I put her picture, which is a picture from when she had came to visit me, and we had went to Houston, or either we met in Houston. Don't remember. No, she was in Houston, and I went down to meet her. I think that's what it was because I'm in Dallas, so um, and we were out and she was having a glass of wine. And so I have taken that image um, and put it inside of epoxy. And I'm going to send it to her as her birthday present because her birthday was on yesterday, 9/11. Okay. So this is the picture of my Aunt Vicky. Told y'all we don't look alike. I'll be 56 October the 12th, and she just turned 58 yesterday. Beautiful, isn't she? So I just put wine knot and then I put the red border around it. But I'm going to pop it out and I'm going to show you guys the back here. So this is the back. Let me see if you guys can see it. I put like this really pretty glittery sparkly glitter in there so you can see it from the side. And then I put her picture in the middle. So I have to sand this one as well. You can see it has the very sharp edges on it as well. So I'm going to sand it down with my new sandpaper. And then I will be sending this to my auntie. The thing I like about it is you can actually stand it up. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see. Try to put it right there. Move that back some, but it can stand on its own. That's the thing I like about it. So you can actually put it as a photo frame or you can use it as a coaster. I probably wouldn't want to put anything on the front of the picture because it's so beautiful, but she can flip it over and have her glass of wine and then, put it back or sit it up like a photo frame, but it will sit or stand on its own. So I really like this. Um, and this um, resin mold, I also got off of Amazon, and it may have been with the molds that I got here, and they gave me one large one and a square. Um, that's supposed to be a coaster, but I call it coaster frame because I don't have a frame. So I'm gonna make my own until I can make my one in my box here that I will be making. But I thought that both of these projects turned out really, really nicely. And the reason I bring them up is because it's getting ready to be Christmas time, y'all. Can you imagine, being able to gift these as people, so dumb, gift these to people for Christmas presents? And all it is just a little bit of epoxy resin. Um, you can Google which ones to use. I use the Amazing um, epoxy resin, but just some resin and some glitter and some printable vinyl, and you can make lots of these and gift them to people. Take some very special moments. Let's see. There you go. Try to take that light off so y'all can see it better. That's my auntie, y'all. That's Vicky. But yeah, take some epoxy resin, glitter, and printable vinyl, and little decorating in Cricut Design Space. And this is a four, 4.5 inches wide and long. I think it is, but it came out perfectly for that. I measured the space that I needed in here, so it was perfect for my picture, because once it printed out and cut, then it fit nice and perfectly in there. And then you have that outside. So I did put a layer of epoxy resin down with the glitter and everything first to give it that nice back. But you guys could actually, let me see if I can get, let me cut this light off so if you guys can see it better, because it's really pretty on the back side here. Let's see if you can see it better. But it has like a really, really sparkly, pretty glitter. You can't get the effects of it, but it's really pretty. And then it's all around the actual frame here. I think I'm going to put her like a scripture or something right here in vinyl. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that in vinyl here and then send it off to her. I'm going to sand it down because it has some really sharp edges. So I'm going to sand it down. But these will be perfect gifts, guys. Christmas time is coming. Start getting you some of these epoxy resins and, you know, bling them out. They can be coasters. You can make a set of 4, or you can make them as picture frames like I'm going to do, picture frames. So again, there you go, Auntie Vicky. That's my auntie. That's my auntie. And then this one goes to Ramia because she was one of the winners in one of the competitions that I had that I forgot that I was supposed to be sending her something. She didn't say anything, so I probably would have never remembered, to be honest with you. I am so bad at mailing and shipping off stuff. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. Just something that you can do. This one is just printable vinyl, and I just designed it out in Cricut Design Space. And so basically, it's her favorite song on the front, You Are My Life by Michael Jackson. And then it has her kids and her husband's name on the back. So really quick, easy stuff you can do, because once you design it out, put your epoxy, mix your epoxy and put it in there, it's just a matter of letting it cure. Now, I did do 2 coats where I started with epoxy and then I put the first piece of printable vinyl down and then I let that cure and harden. And then I added the next, the Michael Jackson part, the song with Michael Jackson, and then I put the final layer of resin on there. So just printable vinyl, resin, and you guys can bling it out however you want to, glitter, you know, sand, beads, you know, you name it. All right, so if you have any questions, guys, about the process, please let me know, other than how to mix epoxy, because I don't discuss how to mix it. But you can Google it. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there. And yeah, and that's it. And I'm going to get back to organization because my craft stuff is all over the place and I can't take it anymore. I'm literally going craft crazy with stuff everywhere. So gotta get some organization. But anyway, if you have any questions about how you can design these out, or where I got anything, or anything about how to make these, just let me know. I'll be more than glad to help you, minus epoxy. And that's it. All right, so back to organizing. I'll see y'all later. As always, each one reach one so that each one can teach one. I should make a song. Not really. Okay. All right, y'all. Bye.